Hi everyone, I'm Yvonne. Today I'm going to talk about Lang Lang. I choose Lang Lang because he is the most famous Chinese pianist. I love the way he performs the romantic music such as Chopin and Liszt. His piano skill became very awesome since he was very young, just like Liszt. And I cannot find a word to explain how perfect he is. His dramatic performance touched every audience. You can always have the picture of the musical stories in your mind when you listen to his music. Hi, I'm glad I'm Lang Lang. Now, let me introduce myself to you. I born in 1982 in Shenyang City. I started playing the piano since I was 3 years old. You might know that I am a successful pianist right now. However, you might not know that the frustrations I have faced before I succeeded. When I was 9 years old, a professor in Beijing said that I had no talent and I cannot play the piano. These words made me fall from heaven to the hell. My father could not believe this because he thought that I was the genius of playing the piano. Then he gave me 2 ways to go. One was jumping down from a building. One was taking the medicine to suicide. However, he ended up changed his mind. My father thought that I should become the #1 pianist in China because my father was so pushy. I wanted to find a better way for people to learn music. I believe that people will learn music in a slightly more joyful way. When I was 14 years old, I had accepted by the Curtis Institute of Music. When I was 14 years old, I had accepted by the Curtis Institute of Music, which located in Philadelphia. 3 months later, I signed by the IMG company. Since then, I started my pianist life. 2 years later, since I was 16 years old, I was signed by a Germany record company, DG. I became the most attention artist since then. A year later, when I was 17 years old, I played with the Chicago Symphony Orchestra, which was one of the American Big Five Orchestra. The American Big Five Orchestra includes Chicago Symphony Orchestra, New York Philharmonic, Boston Symphony Orchestra, Philadelphia Orchestra, and Cleveland Orchestra. I was the first Chinese pianist who engaged by the American Big Five Orchestra and the Berliner Philharmonic. This showed my status in the international. My national celebrity has been increasing when an ever-growing fan base. When I walk the streets in my native country, fans go wild, and everyone wants to take pictures with me. Even outside Asia, where I'm less well known, I am recognized as a sensation, the hottest artist on the classical music planet. 2003, since I was 21 years old, I was named by the American magazine Teen People, one of the top 20 teens who will change the world. I was the only artist. I have played to President Obama at the White House and before a global audience of billions of the opening of the Beijing Olympic Games in 2008. I was the 12th person who became the United Nations Messengers of Peace in 2013 because I cared about education. I was the youngest one in the history who had gotten this award. Also, I was the first Chinese who got this award. I was listed in Time magazine's 100 most influential people in the world. My name, Lang Lang, have even become a trademark. The CNN News once reported that I have become a global superstar through a combination of my breathtaking talent and flamboyant personality. In fact, since I burst onto the scene, I have inspired millions of children in China who take up the piano, a phenomenon known as the Lang Lang effect. One of my dreams is that I hope one day when I walk on the road, people is familiar with classical music. My status is so well known that iconic piano maker Steinway specially commissioned a Lang Lang branded piano. I am the only person the company has ever named an instrument after. Wow, isn't Lang Lang a really awesome pianist? Almost every successful person has a frustration and miserable past. When I was 3 years old, I hoped that I can be a famous pianist one day. However, I was forced to give up my dream by my junior high school teacher due to some stupid reasons. And I have never given up my dream because I really love playing the piano. Now I finally get back my dream. I have a dream. I hope that one day I can stand on a big stage and play the piano until the end of my life, just like Lang Lang.